Good morning, kids. This is Dr. P. Nagarjuna Reddy, Faculty of Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department, and I will be handling you the course of Basic Electrical Engineering for your next semester. And this is your course introduction video, where I'll be giving you a glimpse of the course contents, and also I'll explain the course outcomes, the knowledge which you will be gaining and the skills which you will be gaining after the completion of this course. So let me start why you should read this particular course. Our intention is very clear. The syllabus has been framed after thorough discussion with all the experts from industry and also from academia. And the intention of introducing this particular course is very simple. You know that we will be encountering electricity in day-to-day aspects of our life. Everything at our home is basically a functioning of electricity. So it's not just like an electrical engineer, it's a requirement for every human being that he must know some basic knowledge about electric circuits. And in this particular course, you will be imparted basic knowledge of the common electrical quantities of current, voltage, power, energy, and frequency. So this will help you to understand the operation of common electrical circuits, or what I call it as basic electrical circuits, and also the basic machinery which you will be using at your home. So I want to clearly tell you what actually we wish for, what the knowledge and skills which we thought of imparting to you in detail. So the first knowledge area was introducing you to the basic Ohm's law and Kirchhoff's laws. You might have studied them in your +2 level, but we thought of introducing you these common things. And second one was about the simple network theorems. So these two will help you to analyze simple AC circuits. So a quick revision of your +2 syllabus and also some common network theorems. This we will be teaching you. And next is we thought of providing you some knowledge on AC networks, right? In domestic appliances, we generally employ AC supply, right? So we thought of introducing you to actually what impedance and frequency are and what actually AC circuits are. And in that we do have single phase and three phase. So we thought of just giving you a brief overview about three phase circuits also. And the last area which we thought of was introducing you to basic electrical machines, the commonly used machines which we use at our homes, induction motors, DC machines, transformers, etc. So just only working operating principle will be there. And we thought of few more things, what we call it as an electric earthing, fuses, batteries, MCBs, nowadays CFL bulbs, right, fluorescent lamps. So all these things which you might be seeing at your home, we thought of providing you what actually are these and how do they work and how do we select them. So unit 4 is all about the common things which you see at your home. So that explanation will be provided in unit number 4. So these are the knowledge areas which we thought of imparting in you. So, and the skills, apart from the knowledge areas, we thought of imparting you this particular skills, so that by the analytical engineer or any other engineer is supposed to verify the commonly employed rules, the Ohm's law, Kirchhoff's law, etc., etc. These will help you. So you must be able to use these theorems or analysis methods to simplify any given network. And also, you must be able to verify the basic network theorems to apply them for simplifying or analyzing a given network. And also, you must be able to determine what is the equivalent resistance or impedance. If it is a DC network, you must be able to determine the equivalent resistance. If it is an AC circuit, you must be able to determine equivalent impedance. And also, the thought of imparting you this knowledge, so you should be able to determine the average and RMS values of a given alternating waveform. And also, in the three-phase AC system, just a basic knowledge about star and delta connections. Two types of AC connections are there. And the final one, the thought of imparting this knowledge. So with that, you must be able to suggest a suitable device or a machine for a required electrical application. So these are the technical skills which you will be gaining if you properly go through the course. And the non-technical skills are every now and then I'll be asking you to write reports. So as an engineer, it's a prime duty to write reports. So you'll get used to that one after the completion of this course. And the next one is communicate effectively by presenting your ideas orally or through PPTs. So this will help your oral communication skills, whereas this will help you your writing skills. So apart from this, the common qualities which I'll be expecting from you, the academic integrity and honesty, you shouldn't copy your assignments for others, effective judgments, properly analyze the situation and then provide your answers, ability to work independently and also in a team. Both are required for me. So if I ask you to work as an individual, you should do. And if I ask you to work in a team, you must be able to do it effectively. And finally, you should submit everything in time. So time management. These are the qualities which I want you to acquire. And coming to so after having discussion with the experts and finalizing the knowledge areas and skills, so we have divided the entire syllabus into 4 units, with each element having a very clear objective and an outcome. So first of all, let me start with the objectives, after which I'll be providing you with the course contents, and then we will go through the course outcomes. Don't get bored, it is exclusively for you. So, as already said, this course will help your knowledge on network elements and analysis of simple DC circuits, simple network theorems, and basic information about single-phase and three-phase AC circuits, and also the common machines which we will see at our home and other electrical equipments, these earthing, fuses, lighting, so batteries, etc. So coming to the contents wise, as already I told you, unit 1 was exclusively of your analysis of circuit. So I'll start with your basic network elements. You might be knowing about these resistances, right? So I'll start with resistances and then we'll go through your V, I, P and energy, these terms. So let's have a quick look about these terms, and then I'll start with the Ohm's law, a commonly used law, Ohm's law, where V is proportional to I or I is proportional to V, whatever you think, that we will discuss in the class. And then I'll move on to the KCL and KVL, the fundamental laws of electrical engineering, and then determining equivalent resistance. So since we are at your first year level, we will go through series and parallel connection, but if possible we will go with the star and delta also. Okay, we'll try to solve the networks to determine the equivalent resistance, and finally I'll close this unit with mesh and nodal analysis. So I hope that by the end of this one you will be able to simplify any network, simplify any given network and analyze it. I think that you will be able to do this one. The second one is about introducing you to theorems, superposition, Thevenin's, Norton's, maximum power transfer theorem, the commonly used theorems. So by I will start with the explanation of these theorems and then we will try to use them for better analysis of the circuit. Okay. So apart from this better analysis of the circuits, I hope that you will be able to apply that for this analysis of the circuits. And in unit number 3, I will introduce you to single phase AC circuits. These are the domestic things. So what actually R, L and C are, and what is you mean by phase angle, magnitude, and how average value, RMS value, peak value, what actually are these and how they will be determined. And also we will see if the combination of these elements and how do voltage and current vary when these elements are present in a circuit. And I will also discuss this three-phase AC circuits for you. Just a brief introduction about three-phase AC circuits. What actually is a three-phase AC, and how better it is, and what are the different types of connections which are there in three-phase AC. I hope that you will be able to solve AC circuits and analyze them properly. This was my ultimate aim. And unit number 4 is about the basic electrical machines. See, this common thing is single phase transformer. Everywhere you will be using, even in your mobile charger also, you will be reducing your 230 volts to 5 volts. And then you will be providing it to your battery by some sort of rectifier, etc. But this is an effective usage of transformer. Right. The next three-phase induction motor. Wherever you go, these agricultural and commercial pumps, they are basically of three-phase induction motors. Single-phase induction motor. All domestic motors are basically, most of the domestic motors are basically single-phase induction. Best example, your ceiling fan which is above you, it is also having a single-phase induction motor. Okay, nowadays VLDC motors are also there, but single-phase induction motors are mostly employed. And DC motor, once upon a time we used it to use it, but now their applications are very limited. But I'll explain to you this DC motor also. So commonly encountered machines which you see in your daily life, and also the electrical earthing, why it is so important, and protection circuits, the fuses and MCB which we use at our home, and finally the lighting sources. Nowadays nobody wants this tungsten filament lamps, everybody wants CFL, advanced fluorescent lamps, etc. So let's see what actually these are. Okay. So I hope that by the end of these 4 units, by the end of first unit, you will be able to determine these terms in electrical circuits so that you can analyze them. In the second unit, you will be able to apply suitable DC network theorems to analyze the networks. Third one, you find these terms, current, voltage and power. Here it was in DC circuits, now it is in AC circuits, single phase and three phase AC circuits. And finally, you will be able to explain the construction, working principle, applications of electrical machines, electrical earthing, fuses, lighting sources, MCB and batteries. But it's not about explaining, I'll be asking you to select a suitable one. So, select suitable among these things for a given application. Okay. And this is the textbook which you are supposed to purchase at any cost. K. Mara. Okay. And the teaching and learning activities, if you carefully see, I think you are very familiar with this one, the teaching and learning activities. You will be having 12 tutorials which will be posted in your courseware. You are used to your tutorial matrix, right? So every time identified students are supposed to come back to the board and you are supposed to solve the problems on the board and then explain. So this will improve your problem solving skills and also problem solving skills. And stage fear will be reduced. This is the biggest thing why we ask you to come to the board and do that in front of everyone and then explain. Okay. And next is coding assignments. I know that you are exposed to these coding assignments last semester. So let me give a glimpse. I'll be giving you two simple problems, just like the problems which you do in your laboratory. The only thing you are supposed to do in this coding assignment is you write some sort of course. You go through your coursework. I have given a beautiful course coding assignment. It just takes 1 hour of your time. I think you are trained in C, right? So you write a C program also. It's okay with me. You write a C program, get back to me, we will execute together, and then I'll award you marks in this one. Okay. And special assignments. Guys, you know that last year also you had this CP and CRP. One on course pattern, other one is on course research paper. My simple advice, do not copy from your friends. You write it on your own. I will correct it and I will rectify it. So this will surely improve your English writing skills. Okay. And also the course projects. I think you might be used to this course projects concept. But guys, these are my course projects. I won't give you any simulation projects because you're already doing simulation assignments. So these are all, you're from electronic background, right? So you must be able to do all these things. So that's why I have chosen these particular projects. The first thing is about energy auditing of domestic clothes. So you should take care of your home as an adult. So go back to your home, do some sort of work, energy auditing in your home, and then come back to me with suitable measures and remedies. And next is analysis of energy consumption of education institution. You take our college itself as an example. You try to analyze where actually we are consuming more amount of power and suggest us what we should do to improve efficiency. And the third one, design a cell phone charger. It's not that we buy something else. You must be able to design a cell phone charger. So let's try to identify the components, design it, and demonstrate that you do have good skills to become an engineer. And finally, magnet-based electrical current detector. Okay, try to do these course projects one at a time. Okay, so coming to the grading, I think this one also you know it very well. Teacher's assessment, it is my assessment. I will be giving you 10 marks based upon your assignments and minor exams. And MSc, you know it, 2 MScs, 1 ESc. Right, so you prepare the tutorials very well. Come to all the classes, prepare your own notes, work on all the assignments. You will surely excel in my course. So I'll be posting you the video lectures. So watch all the video lectures, prepare your own notes, attend all the classes, participate in the discussions, and work on all the assignments and tutorials, and submit them before the due dates. Okay. So I wish you very happy learning, and I am excited to meet you on Monday in my first class of basic electrical engineering. Okay. So have a nice weekend. Thank you.